ReviewTyme is the home for all things theme parks. Stay up to date with our videos by subscribing and tapping the bell icon. In 1997, Disney purchased a 99-year lease on a private island in the Bahamas called Castaway Cay. And now, over 20 years after introducing the first ever private island in the cruise industry, Disney plans to introduce their second, to help meet the demands of their upcoming 3 brand new cruise ships. Lighthouse Point is on the southernmost tip of the Bahamian island of Eleuthera, home to a population of around 11,000 people. Disney's plans will see between $250 and $400 million worth of development on the island that will be inspired by the natural environment and will celebrate the culture and spirit of the Bahamas. Though this project isn't without its critics, and a large number of people worry that Disney will completely ruin the natural ecosystem in the area. So let's take a look at Disney's plans for the island and how they will try to make it the most environmentally friendly they can. For ReviewTyme, I'm Luke, and this is the plans for Disney Cruise Line's Lighthouse Point, Disney's second private island. Over the last 23 years, countless families have experienced Disney's take on the beauty and spirit of the Bahamas at Castaway Cay, a stopping point on around 75% of all cruises offered by the Disney Cruise Line. The island features a variety of activities, dining locations, and a whole lot of areas to just sit back and relax, enjoying the privacy of the Bahamas combined with the hospitality of Disney. Employing around 140 full-time workers and contributing around $170 million to the Bahamian economy annually, Disney's use of the island is currently leased from the Bahamian government up until 2096. The current success of the Disney Cruise Line called for an unprecedented expansion, with 3 brand new ships set to debut between 2022 and 2023. By almost doubling the number of in-service ships from 4 to 7, Disney decided to also expand their docking options, and in March of 2019 announced the purchase of a 700-acre property of Lighthouse Point on the island of Eleuthera from the Bahamian government. Eleuthera is the 4th most populated island of the Bahamas, and already a popular tourist destination that is known for its secluded coves, pink sandy beaches, and miles of coastline, thanks to its long, thin shape. Previous failed development proposals for Lighthouse Point included plans for hundreds of homes, condominiums, villas, and a hotel, but all were knocked back due to environmental or monetary reasons. Disney's purchased land on the island is on the southernmost point, home to some beautiful beaches and large coral reefs. Of the 700 acres Disney has purchased, 190 of them will be donated back to the people of Eleuthera, including a national park on the southernmost tip of the island. Disney's plans for Lighthouse Point are set to be inspired by the natural environment and aimed to celebrate the culture and spirit of the Bahamas. Headed by the incredible Imagineer Joe Rohde, whose work includes the design of both Animal Kingdom and Aulani, and is known for his ability to meld Disney with the natural environment. The project is set to strengthen the community in Eleuthera by creating economic opportunities, sustaining the site's natural beauty, and celebrating the local culture. Construction on the island's facilities is set to begin later this year and is aimed to be completed between 2022 and 2023, creating at least 120 construction jobs during that time, with at least 80% of those going to local Bahamians. The 700-acre site that Disney is developing will be home to a large number of activities, places to relax, as well as administrative areas. Your day on the island will begin by disembarking your cruise ship and walking along an access pier, removing the need for any type of tender vessel. Once you've disembarked onto the island, you can choose to walk an abundance of nature trails, explore the adventure camp with lookout towers and places to climb all over, relax at the family beaches, or unwind in the spa and fitness center. The island will be home to an abundance of local culture and art as well, with Joe Rohde exploring sites and galleries around the Bahamas, as well as bringing aboard Kevin Cooper and Antonius Robers, local master artists to anchor Disney's efforts to work with the local creative community. Disney Cruise Line's concept plans for the site will develop less than 20% of the entire property, much of which will be utilized for low-density uses such as beach chairs and umbrellas. For the areas requiring heavier development, Disney is focusing on sustainable design and building practices, such as an open trestle pier removing the need for dredging a channel for the ships to dock, elevated walkways above the natural environment, and a commitment to power the project with at least 30% renewable energy sources. Once open, the facility will create over 150 operations jobs, likely to pay around the same as Castaway Cay, which is $600 to $700 per week, more than you would get employed at Disney World or Disneyland. Of course, a project of this caliber undertaken by a publicly traded company such as Disney isn't without its pushbacks from a large number of groups and individuals. Currently, one online petition has seen over 300,000 signatures of people wanting to stop the development. They argue that Disney will destroy the natural beauty of the land and damage beyond repair endangered coral, fish, and other marine life. Of course, people aren't wrong to not trust the cruise industry, with companies like Carnival being caught illegally dumping oil and plastic waste into the oceans. Disney Cruise Line, though, looks to be leading the industry in regards to their environmental impact, being the highest ranked provider in the Friends of the Earth 2019 Cruise Ship Report Card, where they received a final score of an A-, a landslide victory over the other companies, with the second best only receiving a C- and Carnival Cruise Lines receiving an F. Disney has also said it will only go ahead with the Lighthouse Point project if it can do so in an environmentally responsible manner. Over the last 2 years, a team of scientists have put together an environmental impact assessment on the project, based on extensive fieldwork, data collection, and analysis. This EIA is currently being evaluated by the government of the Bahamas, and Disney has insisted it will not begin construction on the project until after the EIA is approved, public consultation has occurred, and all relevant permits and approvals have been granted. I have faith in Joe Rohde as the lead Imagineer to do this project the right way, not turning the beautiful island of Eleuthera into a tacky Disney destination like some people are worried, but truly allowing nature and culture to shine through the project, allowing more people to visit the island than ever would have before. At this stage, construction on the project will begin a little later this year, and plans to welcome its first visitors in a few years' time. But over to you. What do you think of the project? Is Disney respecting the nature and culture of the location enough? Or do you think a development like this shouldn't be allowed on the island at all? Let us know in the comments section. From the home of all things theme parks, I'm Luke for ReviewTyme. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing.